Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Mandela Effect live stream. 24-hour live stream. I am one of 24 people that are Mandela affected, and we are each live streaming for an hour. Hello, Corrine. How you doing this morning? Bright and early. Q, how you doing, Q? It's 8 p.m. here. Oh, you guys are both in Australia, aren't ya? Hi, Martha. Oh, thank you. So, what's up with the sun? Who said that? Was that Martha? Up with the sun, baby. Oh, up with the sun, baby. Up with the sun. It's still dark out, baby. Ugh. I almost overslept. I finally I finally got to lay down about 4 o'clock this morning. I tell ya, I don't know. I can't get any sleep. I fixed the camera here so you guys can get a good look at my buddy here. We'll call him Mike. Mikey. How you doing, Mikey? I am doing fine. I'm a little Mandela affected. Frank, okay. I should call him Frank? Okay, Frank. Hello, Frank. Join the club. It's been ages since I've had a good night's sleep. I'm wanting to medicate to reach my higher self. Frankie! There you go. That, I'm going to use that one. Frankie! Hi, this is Pat. Oh, hey, Charles. This is Patrick coming to you live from Wisconsin doing the live stream. And I'm here with Frankie! Say hello, Frankie! Hello! Mm-hmm. So, I always have stuff that I'm thinking about talking about. Oh, yeah, the map. Cute. Happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter to you guys too. I found hey Patrick, MA said you gotta make me MOD and Ashley I got MA said that I gotta make you a moderator and Ashley, and why do I have to make you three a moderator? I've already got moderators. I mean nothing nothing against you guys. Well, I have Scott Harrelson and Rash and Colleen, and I actually was going to ask you, Q, today. I was going to ask you as soon as you got on, but then we got a bunch of people on. I don't know. I guess it won't hurt. I can add whoever I want after that. Anyway, I mean, I don't get why he can't talk to me himself. You know, it's still my channel. This is I don't agree with the way. I just don't agree with this. Watch the video. What video? It's still your channel. Yeah. I don't get it, but whatever. I have nothing against you three. I like you guys, so I mean it's no big deal, but it would have been nice for him to contact me himself and explain what he's thinking, you know. I yeah, I knew that he mentioned that you guys were in charge of setting the times up, but I didn't hear him mention anything about you three being moderators of everybody's channels. I mean, I don't see everybody I don't see you guys moderators of everybody's channels. I see other people moderating other people's channels. You know, I it's kind of that's where I'm coming from. It, like I said, it's really no big deal, but that's not the point. The point is that you know, I don't kiss MA's ass, and MA needs to come to me and talk to me about what he's thinking, because I don't, you know, like if you come in the middle of my chat and say, you know, you guys, you need to put me as moderator or us three as moderators, and I don't see that in other people's sites. No, I'm not mad at you, Corey. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying that I'm not getting why he didn't come to me and talk to me about this. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal. Like I said, if I want somebody else to be moderators, you know, I was just going to go by who was up. You know, like Q, she's up and in here every morning. That's why I was, you know, I thought today I was going to ask Q to be moderator because she has been in here every morning. And then I thought, well, when you said that to me, I'm thinking, well, it's not fair to the people who I already asked to be moderators. You know, that's why I'm kind of got a little upset, is because, you know, it's like, okay, now I'm being told who I should have as moderators when I've already asked three people to be moderators. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing against you three girls at all. Whatever. No big deal. Let's get on with it. Anyways, Q, do you still want to be a moderator since you're in here every morning? I mean, it's not like you have to be in here every morning, but you usually are. Okay, I appreciate that. I don't really get, like I said, I haven't really had anybody in here to. I haven't seen a troll or whatever since I've been on, anyways. You know, but love and light. I love you all. Let's get back into the light and cheer, cheer. I loved your show, and I'd like to get a list of everybody's show, because I from like 2 o'clock in the morning on, I don't know who, and then I think it's from like 8 o'clock uh till like exactly, Martha. Um, from like 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night to around 11. Who we don't know who's playing either. So it'd be kind of nice to know, you know, who's on, to kind of show them a little respect. I kind of want to visit everybody's site to show them. Uh, Corey did a great job yesterday, even though she was only on for 15 minutes. Um, I don't know if I got this thing working. I think it's working. Yep, it's working. Oh, gotta go. Bye. No, you did a great job, Corey. That's cool, Charles. I know I'm in such a damn early slot. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's all good. Sometimes I feel like, um, like yesterday I was kind of bored, and I didn't see anybody on from like um, last night from 8 to 11. I was thinking about jumping on for about an hour. And then I thought, well, maybe there's somebody on that I didn't sub to, that's on somewhere. So and I was also thinking that um take some time to get some consistency. I was thinking that we should all have somewhere in our title Mandela Effect stream, because I've seen a lot of us are putting different titles. Is the camera shaking? A lot of us are putting different titles. So if the main reason for this is for us to, obviously find somebody. Um, if we have newcomers, or if we're trying to find somebody that's on, and we don't know what time somebody's playing or whatever, and we try to look it up by Mandela Effect live 24-hour live stream or whatever, we can't find them because they have some sort of different category. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I was just thinking that, I would think that we should have Mandela affected 24-hour live stream in there somewhere. Thanks, Martha. I just was thinking it makes some sense. But anyways, I brought out the atlas. I found the atlas that I've had. Ma said to do that in his last video. Okay, it don't matter. All right, no problem. Um, so I got the last atlas out. Or I found this atlas that I've had this for a long time. And what's really weird is I just found this and I was looking up the states, and I was looking in here to see if anything had changed. And it's when I opened it up, I seen all these red blotches all over in here. Now it says in here that these are places that has over 1 million people residing, but I've had this thing for a long time, and I have never seen. These red blotches were never in here, so I don't get why they're in here now. What sense it makes for them to be in here now? So there's like or it indicates 1 million people, and so you don't get a red blotch unless you have more than 1 million people. It's a major urbanized area. And the United States, I looked in other countries and there's maybe 1 or 2 blotches in the whole country. And if you look at the United States, look at this. Look at this. I would have noticed this. I would have noticed these red blotches in there before. I'm telling you, these weren't in there before. And I don't know. I don't know. I didn't count them all. But I don't know what significance it has. But I know I would have seen these red blotches before. Because they just stick right out. So I don't know. I mean, obviously it tells me what they're for, but I don't get what the purpose is for, you know. They indicate over 1 million people in that area not too long ago of how all of society migrated and conquered each other through. Maybe to help you realize that people are disappearing. Yeah, that could be each other through history and ancestry. They showed how many families migrated to this area. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, jeez. I know there's like 350 million people in the United States. Or was it the last count was 250 or 275 million was the last count. So there is somebody on the internet, I remember, that said that we have that over a million people have disappeared. 1.25 million have disappeared. Or if there was, let's say 325 million, sum him up to boost his videos. Sum him up to boost his videos. Thumb who up? Last count I recalled was like 325. Okay, yeah, Q. I agree. 325 million people in the United States. This guy has calculated now that there's now like 250 million people in the United States. So that's 75 million people gone. Yeah, that's right, Corey. That's just the documented ones. I think, yeah, I think so too, Corey. I think it's way more. And I was thinking that doesn't even include, I mean, I think I think there's a lot less soul people on Earth today. I mean, I believe that there's. I think they already have AIs running with us, like um, uh, people who look like us, like that roboted girl that is always on, like Musk or whatever. I don't remember who invented her, but um, synthetic robots. Um, I think they're uh, on Earth. Lots of soulless entities. Yeah, soulless entities. I think there's a lot of them, and I think there's a lot of uh, reptiles. What do you call them? I forget what shapeshifter. I think I'm starting to believe that they're demons. I think that they're. I think they started making them robots. I bet you about 10 years ago. I bet you they put them on a fast order and started making all these damn robots that look like us and talk like us and they can bleed, I guess. And they first came out when rich people could order them, have them as girlfriends and stuff. Clones. Yeah, like clones. And um, I think that now that the veils have been lifted, that the demons are jumping into uh, clone these clones. It, you know, I think that's what's going on. Lizard people. That's it. Yeah, it is scary. Especially on this new earth we're on. This new earth, everybody seems to be mean, really mean, and like don't care. Like I even the old ladies. I was walking in Walmart the other day, and I'm walking just kind of slow, looking at stuff, and this old lady just fucking jarred right in front of me with her cart and didn't say excuse me or anything. bumped my damn cart and got pushed it out of the way, and I'm like, damn, she's in a hurry. I've been a Rose. What what's the event? What do you what's this event coming up? What is that all about? Pray for the full armor of God every day, Patrick. I do. I ask the Lord for forgiveness every day because I know I sin every day. Did I miss it? There was talk about the March event that new energy's coming in. Event is into another third density. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I read about that. By agents, people waking up on a new Earth. Just like all the talk last year about the end of the world. April, all these shows, but the yeah, okay, I, I know now. I remember now. No one knows what it is. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to get this big burst of like energy. Supposed to be able to feel it. Boy, one thing right after one after another. How much are we gonna be able to put up with? I mean, we're still dealing with the Mandela effect, and now we got this event coming that that we've got to deal with, and we're still trying to figure out what the Mandela effect's all about. Do you guys have any clue yet? Any thoughts about what may be going on with the Mandela effect? I know we're still I know that we still are finding um, Mandela effects, but I'm really interested in knowing what's causing it. A revolution change kind of thing, like a rise against the evils and big players. Yeah, the takedown of all the Rockefellers and the Bush families and the Clintons and all that's supposed to happen through this event, isn't it? I think, Corey, I think you're right. All these people that have been hurting people for many years are supposed to be taken out. It's already too late. We're going to win because enough positive energy is letting people in the next. Yeah. And so you realize that this place is fluid and that there is something more. The effect that is. And so you realize that this place is fluid and that there is something more. The effect that is. Yeah. Hmm. So, um, surprised we haven't seen Rain. She's coming up next. Usually she gets up 15 minutes before she goes on, and she'll come in. I woke up 2 minutes before I was to come on. My alarm didn't go off, but surprisingly, I woke up. I was just like, poof. I woke up with no alarm. I was like, wow. And I just fell asleep, too. I mean, I laid down about 4 o'clock. I kind of took a back seat on trying to figure out the cause of the Mandela Effect. I was obsessed with trying to find out why, who, what. It made me feel more crazy than the Mandela Effect in itself. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. But still, it makes me want to know. It drives I don't know. It just drives it in me that I gotta know. I want to know everything. Oh, I'm living it. I'm living it and I'm happy. I'm happy to live it. It just would be nice to know what the hell's going on. Oh, thanks. I feel a lot better. You know, I'm still a little on edge coming off. I think this is day 6 or 7 coming off the narcotics. I'm still a little edgy, but um, I'm feeling a lot more energetic and especially with no sleep, I'm actually surprised. And I'm surprised my eyes are white because I really haven't had much sleep in the last 2 days. Thanks, Q. I think I've had a total of maybe 4 hours sleep in the last 2 days. Oh, you guys, I just lost my last best friend. The Mandela effect was too much. She, I basically had to break it off. I told her, we're just friends and stuff, but um, I told her that this ain't gonna work out because, well, she told me that I'm paying too much attention to the Mandela effect and that um, I've changed a lot since the Mandela effect, since I started talking about the Mandela effect and all that, and uh, so my last friend is gone. Well, thanks, Veneros. I know I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. No, she was just mad because I couldn't take her places. I I have a vehicle and I she's used to me running her to the grocery store or to the laundromat or being at her beck and call all the time. And this week I was actually babysitting some of my friends. To They're on vacation and I was babysitting their dogs and a cat. So I was out of town for the week. So she was mainly pissed because of that, and I basically said she brought the Mandela effect into it, and I just basically told her you're not really a friend. If that you're basically only caring about yourself. You know, if I can't do something for you, then it's screw me. The hell with me because I can't do something for you when you need it done. Yeah, I'm not used to saying no. Usually I give in and say yes all the time. So yeah, I'm not used to saying no. So um I finally said, no, this ain't happening. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I know she was. Right, exactly. Yeah, this week spending this week out of town away from her really showed me a lot in what she was all about. You know, she just was texting me, flying off the handle about the Mandela effect, and I'm an asshole because I couldn't take her to go do her laundry, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After all I do for you, I run and go get her cigarettes, and if she needs milk or forget it." But anyways, just me. You're going to be laughing so hard. Whatever his username was. I don't know where I was supposed to. Thanks, Corey. I don't know where I got bad, but it was supposed to be man. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. I got you now, Charles. Saying he was shy. This thing I know is on Scott's channel. Oh, I just got a flashback of Team America. Team America. He was lying to me saying he was shy. The next thing I know is on Scott's channel talking away. Who is that, Q? There's only 3 types of people in this world. Oh, okay, Q. And it says how I was trying to make him talk to me. What was he asking me for, Q? Maybe he's shy in real life. Who are you talking about? And you need to go party in New Orleans, Patrick. Forget the users and boozers. I'm with you, Martha. I definitely gotta come visit New Orleans. I want some of that I don't know what they call it, that soup. Jumbo soup, or I don't know what they call it. I want some crawfish. San Antonio, Texas. Jumbo soup, gumbo soup, jumbo. Where am I getting the J from? I think I'm deluxe, or I don't know what I am. I don't know where I was getting a J from, and I'm looking at a G. Gumbo soup, yeah. Jambalaya. Level. I don't know. What do they say about Texas? How does that go? Everything is good in Texas? I don't. Everything's big in Texas? Oh, bigger. Yep, bigger in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. I love Texas. I've only been there once, though, but I like Texas. What's crawfish? I've never eaten them, but I've seen them on TV, and they look really good. You guys ever watch Duck Dynasty with them guys from Missouri, the hunters and stuff? They make a good. They get a bunch of crawfish and cook them up. There you go. Yeah, smaller version of lobster. You ever notice how the Mandela affected community has we all have so much in common. When you think about it. We all have a lot in common. As I'm watching people, now that I'm able to observe people um, talking and stuff, everybody's really nice. Everybody's down to earth. They're either smokers or chewers. Um, they all swear. And we're all poor. And we're all down to earth. I just find that really weird that we have that all in common. That we would all give the shirts off our backs for people, yet we don't have a pot to piss in, and we're all struggling, yet we're dealing with this massive phenomenon that's going on that's never, I'm pretty sure, never happened in history. That And we're dealing with it. We're not mental. We're not losing our minds. It's amazing, and we are we're dealing with it. I'm still groveling with the whole thing. I mean, it's so cool. It's so hard to believe that it's happening still. Um, but I can still say it's just amazing. I do too. I wish I knew how to shift more. Right. Jesus Christ was a carpenter. I was the painter. I came after he was done. Boop, boop, boop. We're all broken in one way or another. Yeah. And from what it sounds like is we've all lived a pretty rough life. You know, I had a rough youth growing up. I mean, I've been uh when I was 3 or 4, or yeah, about 3 or 4, I was in and out of foster homes, because my dad, I was born in Illinois, and my dad moved to Wisconsin to look for a job, left us with our mother, me and my brother, and she was out doing drugs, didn't want anything to do with us, so she left us with a babysitter for like 2 weeks, and they ended up calling social services on her. So by the time they got in, we were so malnutrition, um, and had diaper rash so bad. It was really bad. And so I spent like 6 months in the hospital, and then they put me in foster homes. And I went from foster home to foster home until my dad could win custody back. And and every foster home I went to, I always got my ass kicked. you know, either by the foster parents or by the bigger kids that were there. And I'm only, I'm only 4 or 5 at the time, so. And then when my dad finally won custody, he brought me back to Wisconsin with him. And my dad drank a lot, so I either spent most of my time in the bar or out in the car sleeping. So, yeah, I had a pretty rough life. And then as I grew up, my dad kicked my ass around a lot, and he was always like, I'm just trying to make a man out of you. Yeah, you made a man out of me, all right. I always said I would never touch any one of my kids, but which I spanked my son, my oldest son, once. But yeah, and I felt so freaking guilty even doing that. But yeah, I mean, and then my dad was married 5 times, so I had to deal with stepmothers left and right. So, you know, I had a rough life. I've heard a lot of you others out there that have had a rough life too. So, um, I guess that's what makes us tougher, you know. Thank you, Martha. Then the babysitter feed you and change your nappy. That's horrible. No, she was only like 12 or 13, and she had us for like a week. It was over a week, and her parents. She had to call her parents in, and they finally said call social services. Push it to the limit past the point of no return. You can do it. Booyah. Anybody else want to dip? Oh, I should turn the heat up in here. It's getting cold. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to get it um off your chest and talk about it. Angels is the master of music and unborn. Mm, and protect unborn children. Tell us angels, Corey, who's the other two girls? I forgot. Um, what month were you born in, Patrick? Maybe I can look up. I was born in March. Ash Ashley in okay. Ashley. I haven't seen either one of them in my site since I started. Yeah, March 14th. What's that? I said I haven't seen either one of them in my site since I started. Tobacco? Yeah, I chew. Copenhagen? You want a dip? Oh, okay. All right, you guys. Rain just went on, so let's show her some love, and let's head over to her site. I was born on the 18th, I think. It changes on the 21st. Okay. If you're in my site tomorrow morning, we'll talk about it more. I am living that vape life. See you, Patrick, over at Reigns. Okay, guys, I love you all. I love you all, and I will see you all over at Reigns, okay? Have a happy Easter. Love ya. Bye, Martha. Bye, Van Rose. See you guys in a little bit.